I entered the mission, Waterfront Rescue Mission, the women's program on May 14th of last year.
Well, what I love about this program is that all of the staff were like family, and so we treat the clients as family as well, and just love on them. And they may not have received that love before, so it's an opportunity to love on them and be Jesus to them for the first time.
I have two beautiful babies. I was married. I had what I thought was a good life. It wasn't enough for me. I chose alcohol and drugs and other men over my husband and over my kids. I ended up losing everything. We got a divorce. He took the kids, and I was out on my own. I didn't have a place to stay. I was homeless, but I was bouncing from place to place, from guy to guy, just doing whatever I could to survive. I started off just drinking was my thing. It was the only friend that I really had at that point. I started doing acid and ecstasy and shrooms, and started hanging around some people that were really bad, started living with them, and they were cooking meth, so I started smoking meth and smoking crack. And it just got to the point where I was unmanageable, my life was unmanageable, and I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't feel loved. I didn't feel that there was anything. I had no hope. I've been through a lot in my life, and I didn't feel loved, and no matter where I searched, I couldn't find it. But it wasn't here. The only love that could fill that void is the love from God, which I found here at the mission. Like I said, my husband and me got a divorce, and he took the kids. I would see them on occasion, but I mean, it got really bad. I would choose going out and getting drunk over going and spending a few hours with my children. My family I didn't feel was very supportive, but what it was is they were giving me tough love. They couldn't enable me to do what I was doing anymore. So I started dating this guy, and we dated for a few months, and I thought, oh, this is going to be great. He really does care about me. He really does love me. The only problem is that not only was I an alcoholic and I was doing other drugs, he was addicted to painkillers. So it was toxic. We went to a Super Bowl party, and we came home. We were both drunk, and he dropped me off, but he ended up coming back to my house, and he kicked my front door in and was standing there with a .22 rifle. I didn't know when he came in if he was going to shoot me or shoot himself or both. I didn't know, but I know that in that moment, my whole life flashed before my eyes. All I could see was my kids' faces, and I wanted to live, and I knew that I wanted to live. He shot and killed himself right in front of me. After that, it was just chaos. It was just chaos after that. I begged my dad and my stepmother, please let me come and stay with you, and I will go to this program, because I knew I needed it. I knew that I needed help, and I knew that something had to give, and it had to be me, and I had to let go of who I was or who I thought I was or anything that I was holding on to, and just try it. So I called back and explained what had happened, and they let me do my interview with Mr. Bill, and that day on the phone he told me that I was accepted into the program. So I came here on May 14th. I knew about God. I knew God existed. I just didn't think he cared about me. And I went to church when I was a kid, and I got baptized at a Methodist church when I was a child, and I just fell away from it because I didn't feel like he was answering my prayers. Like I wasn't important enough to him for him to help me. So when I came here, I just I went with whatever they were doing, and I stayed in my Bible. They put me with Miss Tiffany as my counselor, and I can't imagine anybody else counseling me. She is amazing.
I've seen how alcohol has just destroyed her life and her relationships in her life, and it was a little bit of a struggle at the beginning for her to adjust, but once she did adjust and know that Christ is the center of her life, she was able to start working through the issues and trusted God to heal her, and she was open to more of what we talked about in counseling. And as she opened up, the more healing that she has gotten, and she is a new creation. I see that she has completely changed without a shadow of a doubt.
I just started believing and speaking God's truth to me because I had really low self-confidence in myself. I felt that I was ugly, I was just unlovable, I just had no hope, and but God's truth tells me otherwise. It tells me that I'm beautiful and that He made me and that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So I just hold on to that truth and know that what I've been doing was not God's plan for me, but now I'm on the right path and there is hope for my future. And I'm really excited to see where He's going to take me.